It's a super rainy night, a few hours before New Year's Eve here in New York City. Look, we're in a tent, and you can see we're just behind me. You can see that the guy in the maroon, we're wearing the same colors, is Joel Simon. He's the head of the Committee to Protect Journalists. And then right in front of him in the raincoat, you see Tim. He is the president of the Times Square Alliance. They're the ones who are in charge of this. I mean, take a look. I mean, you can kind of hear some of the stuff here, right? Here, let me show you what it looks like outside here, and you can see.
There is nowhere I would rather be than right here celebrating with all of you to bring in 2019. So, let me ask you Times Square.
So, we're just a little bit lucky to actually be a little drier. Let me try to get for you Tim. He is the president of the Times Square Alliance.
It's like a
Tim,
swamp here.
I know.
This is like the Times. This is the true Times Square swamp.
I'm gonna give you this one for your ear.
Okay,
put that
sure,
in.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna go this way. So Tim, tell me, what's New Year's Eve been like so far?
It's been great. I mean, it's been a little bit wet, but I think it's actually better than last year when it was 9 degrees out. So,
oh my God.
So I'll take a little bit of wet, and it's a metaphor for life and for everything else. It just, the fates give us what they give us, and then do we smile at it and keep going? That's sort of like the metaphor for New Year's Eve anyway.
And the metaphor for 2018. I mean, it's been like really kind of crappy 2018, but still good, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's getting better as we get closer to 2019, thanks to you and many other people.
No, so tell me why did you choose journalists?
Well, it's really, Times Square and New Year's Eve, it's always been, first of all, New Year's Eve was actually started by the New York Times when they first moved into this neighborhood, and Times Square is named after the New York Times. So there's this close history of Times Square and media, and of course you've got Reuters and Good Morning America and all this broadcast that comes out of Times Square. But the other thing that happens on New Year's Eve is we look back over the last year and we say, what are the big issues that have come up that we want to talk about and reflect on? Because New Year's, we look back and we say, where have we been over the last year, either individually or as the world? We also say to ourselves, what are the things we want to celebrate in our lives? The people we love and the things that we value. And the other thing is we look forward with a sense of future and possibility, and maybe the world or ourselves can be a little bit better. So all these things came together and we said, during the last year, God knows, freedom of the press, something that's really important around the world, essential for democracy, you know better than anybody, has been under threat, and that's been a huge theme. That's why we chose to honor journalists. That's why Time magazine put you on its cover and chose to say that it's important, because we wanted to say this is where we've been, but this is what we value. And please, 2019, let's do a little better than we did in 2018.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Great.